Hello, good day everyone. This is Tevs. Welcome back to this channel. We have a 50-inch Devant Smart LED TV, model 50 UHV200. It's not turning on and no standby light indicator. I will show you how to fix it. If you are interested in electronics and want to learn how to repair TVs and other electronic gadgets, you came to the right channel. So be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you never miss a video like this. So let's get started. A burnt component is spotted on the main board. I was expecting it because my customer said smoke was coming out of the TV. Seems it is an SMD MOSFET. Let's unscrew the main board and see what we can do. Let's clear away the ash so we can see the MOSFET more clearly.
Thank you.
It seems the MOSFET has been desoldered or replaced before. Let's remove the burnt MOSFET. My hot air station is not working, so we will use only a soldering iron to desolder the MOSFET. The MOSFET is toasted. It is impossible to identify the MOSFET part number under those conditions. This side of the solder pad is damaged. Some characters are visible but not legible. The MOSFET did not burn out without reason. Let's test the MOSFET's terminal solder pad of any short circuit. The drain of the MOSFET solder pad is shorted. This MOSFET function is a voltage switch, turning on and off to the DC to DC power supplies. Let's trace where the drain is connected and see what component is causing the short circuit. To be honest, I have repaired this kind of trouble before. This is my uploaded video 3 years ago. That capacitor is the same fault that we are working on now, and also the capacitor has a crack on it. This ceramic capacitor seems there is a crack on it. That is a crack. Let's remove the capacitor and see if really the shorted component. As I mentioned before, my hot air station is not working, so we will use only the soldering iron. Desoldering the SMD capacitor with the soldering iron is not easy, and also removing it with hot air is not easy. It takes a lot of practice to master it. As I anticipated, the capacitor is shorted. The same fault with the video I uploaded 3 years ago. The short circuit is gone. Let's grab a capacitor of the same size. In my experience, most SMD capacitor size is also the value, that's why they don't assign a value to them. The bigger size the higher the value. I'm not sure, but that's what I observe. The capacitance is 11 microfarads. That is a 10 microfarads. Let's solder the capacitor in place. The soldering isn't perfect, but the connection is secure. Let's find a replacement for the burnt MOSFET. I have a power board with a MOSFET that looks like it has the same function to the burnt MOSFET. The part number is P1403F8. The MOSFET is a P channel with a 12 amps peak source to drain. This is a good replacement for the burnt MOSFET. Place the MOSFET marking on the dot on the PCB board. Let's solder the MOSFET in place. For those who are just tuned in, my hot air station is not working, so we only use the soldering iron. Now let's place back the power board and see if will work. The drain voltage is 12.09 volts. We have a standby light now. The TV is turning on, but it seems the MOSFET is not turning off. The TV is functioning properly, but it is important to ensure that the MOSFET is working correctly. If we look at this MOSFET, there is a resistor connected to the gate of the MOSFET. This has no resistor. Maybe I accidentally removed the resistor while desoldering the burnt MOSFET. Let's put a resistor. The resistor has no value. It is a full down resistor. It is connected to the gate and source. Its function is to keep the MOSFET off if is not in use. The value is 10k ohms. 10k ohms is always the right resistance connected to the gate and source. Let's put a regular resistor. I do not want to put an SMD resistor. They are hard to solder and I don't have a 10k ohms tiny SMD resistor. We will solder the resistor here because it is connected to the source of the MOSFET, and here to the gate of the MOSFET. Isn't it easy? Now let's try it.
Biglang umulan pare. Kaya medyo lumamig-lamig. Kaso, maano pa rin yung sikat ng araw eh. May kinakasal daw na kapre.
We have no voltage at the drain now. Let's turn it on. As you can see, the voltage is turning on now. turning it off, and the MOSFET is turned off. The MOSFET is functioning right now. The TV works even though the MOSFET is always turned on, and it also all the DC to DC are always on when the TV is in standby mode. That is not good. So the MOSFET must be functioning off and on.
A few moments later.
The TV is now working great. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed and learned something from this video. You can help this channel by liking, subscribing and sharing. Ring the notification bell to keep you updated. Once again, this is Teps. See you again next time. Bye for now.